Hi, this is Todd with the Charles McMurray Company. I'm back in our studio, in our booth, to talk about a new line of filters that we brought in. It's the Andreae line of accordion filters. And what's unique about these filters is that for every 4 or 5 times that I need to replace this type of filter, I only need to use one of these. So you get about 4 to 5 times the life of a traditional mesh filter. What's unique about this is the way it works is if you look, the material goes through the open pores, as it's being exhausted through the booth. It gets trapped in the back here, and the material builds up in the back, in this back pocket, and still allows the exhaust of the air out the back, thereby minimizing the amount of airflow that gets restricted from your coatings building up on the filter. One of the other things that's really nice about this filter is you can see it's collapsible. So for a box that's roughly 24 by 42 inches, you get 40 of these versus maybe getting 20 of these in a big box or 40 of these in a big box that takes up a lot of space. So that's really a nice thing about it. But I don't like changing filters, and so having to do it less, I think, is a big benefit to those who are finishing a lot. So one of the questions we get is, how do I change these filters? How do I retrofit it? And so I want to show you. So here's a traditional filter, get cut cloth, just pull that off and you've got your regular frame here. So Andreae has their own frames. This one can still be used, but it's not a tight fit. You kind of have to sandwich it in, and it doesn't necessarily hold it that well. You have the option of maybe taking a paper clip and clipping it on like that. It's kind of a hokey way of doing it, but it will work. But Andreae has their own frames, and so I kind of want to show you how that works. So remove your filter and your filter frame. And the new Andreae filter frame is very similar, but you notice it has elongated hooks on the end. So you take your frame up and down like this, and you actually put the cross straight members behind the frame of your opening. So I'm going to put that, slide it in behind there and up above there. So once you have the frame in place and the up and down bars are behind the frame of your opening, the elongated bars that go horizontal protrude inwards. Those are actually like a spring-loaded clamp to help sandwich the pleated end of the filter between the booth frame and the frame of the filter to hold it in place. So let me show you. So I'm going to start here on this side, and I've got the bolts of the frame kind of protruding a little bit in the way. So it's easy to start with the area that's most difficult. I can reach behind, and I'm just going to pull that frame tab inwards like a spring and slide the filter right behind it. So I got that one in. Then I come to my other side, and this one's not quite as easy because I can't really reach behind, but I can generally just take and slowly slide them in and maybe push them in, and they'll go right behind. If you want to poke it through the filter, then you can reach the barb of the frame that protrudes in, and you can kind of pull on it. It really doesn't affect the integrity of the filter. But once you have that in, now you can go ahead and start using it. And again, you're going to have a lot less opportunity to change out the filters because it's going to be much longer lasting. So that's how we install the filters. The filters are also available in a 36-inch by 36-foot roll that can be cut for use in a flat line or specific frames in the booth where you want a continuous length. So there's a lot of different options with the Andreae filters. So if you have any other questions, please reach out to either me or your salesman at the Charles McMurray Company. We'll be happy to help. Thanks for your time.